Did you know that even though life expectancy has risen, the majority of seniors do not reach the age of 85? Even more astonishing, it's not merely heredity or misfortune that is truncating lives. There are unseen errors quietly undermining your well-being each and every day. And many remain oblivious until the moment has passed them by. In this video, I will unveil the 6 essential mistakes that hinder many seniors from achieving the age of 85 and, more importantly, how to steer clear of them so you can extend your life by years, even decades. Introducing Walter, a 78-year-old retired accountant from Ohio who has always held the conviction that he was on the right path. He maintained consistent checkups, prioritized his well-being, and made it a point to stroll through his neighborhood every day. Yet just a month ago, Walter was struck with heart-wrenching news from his physician. His organs were succumbing swiftly, and the chance to undo the harm had vanished. The one responsible? 6 quiet missteps he had been committing for years, oblivious to their presence. If only someone had revealed this to me earlier, he said, struggling to hold back his tears. I believed I was nurturing my well-being, yet I was, in truth, inflicting harm upon myself daily. Today, I will reveal the insights Walter longed to possess in his earlier years, ensuring you avoid a similar destiny. First and foremost, persistent lack of hydration. Are you, perhaps without realizing it, depriving your organs of the hydration they need each day? Many seniors remain unaware of the perilous nature of mild dehydration once they surpass the age of 65. You may believe you're adequately hydrated, but prepare for an eye-opening revelation. Even the slightest lack of hydration can profoundly speed up the aging process in ways you could never have envisioned. Experts in geriatric care at Johns Hopkins caution that persistent mild dehydration can hasten the aging process by as much as 30%. Inflicting permanent harm upon your kidneys, heart, and cognitive abilities. When your body lacks sufficient water, blood becomes dense, circulation diminishes, and your organs start to decline at an accelerated rate. The most daunting aspect is that you may not even sense thirst until you are profoundly dehydrated. Consider Dorothy, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Seattle, who has always been unconcerned about her water consumption. Her blood pressure readings were consistently within the normal range during checkups, and she experienced a sense of well-being on most days. Then, in an instant, Dorothy faced a devastating stroke that rendered her partially paralyzed. Her neurologist unveiled a troubling revelation. For years, her blood had thickened due to severe cellular dehydration, setting the stage for a stroke to occur. Her cells were, in essence, withering from within, her doctor elucidated. And she remained untouched by the truth until the moment had passed her by. Here is the precise course of action you must undertake from this moment onward. Establish what I refer to as the SIP system. Always have water close at hand, by your bedside, in your favorite chair, and in the kitchen. Do not delay until the sensation of thirst arises. The feeling fades as time passes and frequently indicates that you are already lacking in hydration. Instead, indulge in small sips throughout the day, striving for 6 to 8 glasses. Monitor the hue of your urine consistently. It must radiate a soft yellow hue, never veering into darkness. When shadows fall, peril is already upon you. Initiate this system without delay. Your organs are yearning for the vital hydration essential for their proper function. Are you prepared to embrace this straightforward adjustment that has the potential to extend your lifespan? Secondly, the quiet turmoil caused by everyday foods. The items in your kitchen at this moment may be inflicting perilous inflammatory harm upon your arteries and organs, all while remaining undetected by any apparent signs. This quiet inflammation remains unnoticed. It remains hidden, yet it is undeniably wreaking havoc on your body from within. Findings from Harvard Medical School indicate that specific foods eaten after the age of 65 can ignite systemic inflammation, hastening cellular aging and the decline of organs. Even more troubling, numerous items on this list are those you've been led to believe are beneficial choices. Dr. Elizabeth Carson, a prominent figure in the realm of aging and nutrition, articulates, the inflammatory response to certain foods transforms significantly as we grow older. What was once bearable in your 40s transforms into a perilous situation in your 70s. Reflect on Timothy, a 77-year-old ex-construction worker from Michigan who maintained a regular exercise routine and believed he was making healthy dietary choices. He indulged in abundant whole wheat bread, embraced vegetable oil for culinary endeavors, and selected diet foods infused with artificial sweeteners to maintain his physique. Then, in an instant, Timothy faced a sudden heart failure. His cardiologist revealed that years of inflammation caused by food were the main culprit. The doctor revealed that his arteries were in a state of chronic inflammation, directly tied to his dietary choices, which he believed were promoting his health. Here is your divine directive to follow without delay. Remove these 3 inflammatory triggers from your diet today: white flour products, including most breads and pastas, processed vegetable oils, particularly corn, canola, and soybean oil, and all artificial sweeteners. Substitute them with genuinely anti-inflammatory choices, whole grain selections, olive oil, and natural sweeteners such as modest amounts of honey if necessary. This straightforward change can diminish your internal inflammation by as much as 60% in only a few weeks. Isn't your well-being deserving of this transformation at this very moment? Do you ever find yourself bewildered by contradictory guidance on nutrition? If you've been striving for a healthier lifestyle but sense that something is amiss, drop a number 2 in the comments below and I'll recognize your presence. Thirdly, an inappropriate form of exercise. Behold, a revelation that will astound you. The kind of exercise that many seniors engage in is, in fact, hastening their aging process rather than safeguarding against it. It is often said that gentle walking is ideal for older adults, yet recent studies indicate that this widely accepted guidance could be causing more harm than benefit. Researchers focused on longevity at the Mayo Clinic have found that repetitive low-intensity exercises such as walking offer limited advantages for aging bodies, while possibly putting strain on aging joints. Dr. Jonathan Hayes, an exercise physiologist with a focus on geriatric health, states, after 65, the body needs particular stimuli to preserve muscle mass and cellular vitality. Conventional cardio fails to deliver the necessary stimulus, resulting in rapid muscle deterioration, a decline in metabolism, and the aging of cells. Consider Patricia, a 75-year-old retired nurse from Florida who diligently walked 2 miles each day for years, convinced she was making all the right choices for her well-being. Despite her unwavering commitment, Patricia was taken aback when her doctor revealed that her muscle mass resembled that of someone a decade her senior. "I found it perplexing," she revealed. "I was engaging in my workouts consistently, yet my body was still declining at an alarming pace." It was only when Patricia embraced a new exercise routine that everything transformed profoundly. In just 3 months, her muscle tone transformed, her energy soared, and her balance reached new heights. Here is the path you should follow instead. Engage in the 10-minute strength-focused cellular renewal exercise sequence that emphasizes resistance over endurance. This does not imply intense weightlifting. Merely employing your own body weight or gentle resistance bands for short, focused movements that instruct your body to maintain muscle and bone density. Begin with basic wall push-ups, chair squats, rising and sitting from a solid chair, and gentle resistance band pulls for your arms. Perform each movement with deliberate slowness, 10 to 12 repetitions, emphasizing impeccable form. This form of exercise activates protective hormones that decelerate aging at the cellular level, a feat that walking alone cannot achieve. Commence this 10-minute routine thrice a week, and you shall notice the transformation in mere weeks. Isn't a mere 10 minutes a small price to pay for the possibility of extending your life by years? Fourth, the depletion of nutrients related to health treatments. Are you aware that the typical health treatments many seniors depend on could be stripping away essential nutrients vital for your well-being? This concealed threat is a topic seldom addressed by medical professionals. However, it may be quietly undermining your well-being at this very moment. Recent findings from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition reveal that numerous health treatments frequently given to seniors may result in significant vitamin and mineral deficiencies, which can hasten cognitive decline and cause organ damage. The evidence stands undeniable. Some treatments strip away vital nutrients, unleashing a perilous chain reaction within your body as crucial systems falter without the nourishment they require to thrive. Reflect on the story of Robert, a 76-year-old retired postal worker hailing from Pennsylvania. For years, Robert faithfully adhered to his doctor's guidance concerning his health treatments. Unbeknownst to him, these treatments were drastically draining the vital nutrients his heart required. His vitality waned, his recollection faltered, and ultimately, his heart's performance fell to perilous depths. What was intended to assist me ended up causing harm in ways that were never revealed, Robert remarked upon uncovering the link. This is your path forward. First, always seek your doctor's guidance before discontinuing any treatment. At your next appointment, be sure to inquire about possible nutrient depletions linked to any health regimens you are currently undertaking. Inquire about the supplements that may be fitting for your unique circumstances. In the meantime, concentrate on foods that are rich in nutrients, such as vibrant vegetables, premium proteins, and wholesome fats to bestow your body with a broad array of vitamins and minerals. Explore a premium multivitamin designed specifically for seniors, ensuring you seek guidance from your healthcare provider first. Embracing this proactive strategy can avert perilous deficiencies before they inflict lasting harm. Isn't your well-being deserving of this crucial dialogue with your physician this week? Number 5. Overlooking the distinction between the quality of sleep and its quantity. Why sleeping 8 hours could still be undermining your health if you're neglecting one vital element of rest that many seniors often miss. You may believe you are achieving sufficient repose. But here lies the daunting truth. Inadequate sleep quality, regardless of spending 8 hours in bed, can be just as harmful as complete sleep deprivation. Experts in sleep medicine at Stanford University caution that inadequate sleep quality, despite sufficient hours, inflicts brain damage comparable to aging 3 to 5 years annually after the age of 65. Dr. William Bennett, Director of Sleep Medicine Research, states, as we age, the cycles of deep restorative sleep decline, yet many seniors concentrate solely on the number of hours they sleep, overlooking the quality of those hours. This creates a perilous scenario in which the mind and body struggle to mend cellular harm, hastening the aging journey considerably. Consider Evelyn, a 69-year-old former librarian from Texas who rested for 8 hours each night, yet still arose feeling drained and clouded. As she faced unsettling memory gaps, her physician directed her to a sleep expert who unveiled a startling revelation. Even after dedicating 8 hours to her slumber, Evelyn found herself deprived of the deep, rejuvenating rest she so desperately needed. Her mind was undeniably deteriorating at an accelerated pace because of this overlooked issue. I was completely unaware, Evelyn remarked. I believed that resting for 8 hours signified I was on the path to perfection. Behold, the path to resolution is laid before you. Beginning tonight, embrace the 30-minute pre-sleep ritual that profoundly enhances the quality of your rest. First, banish all blue light exposure 30 minutes before you retire for the night. Only the purest forms of existence shall remain, free from the distractions of modern devices. Secondly, adjust the temperature of your bedroom to a range of 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, as studies indicate this promotes the best conditions for deep sleep. Third, cease all fluid consumption 90 minutes prior to sleep to avoid inconvenient interruptions for bathroom visits. At last, rest on your side with a cushion nestled between your knees to uphold ideal spine alignment and enhance your breathing capacity. These straightforward changes can enhance your deep sleep by as much as 40%, enabling your mind and body to effectively mend the wear and tear of each day. Isn't a 30-minute routine deserving of safeguarding your mind from the ravages of time? Are you experiencing the kind of sleep that rejuvenates your very essence? If you've been resting enough hours yet still feel unrefreshed, drop a 5 in the comments to show you're engaged. Number 6. The quiet devastation of solitude. The concealed harm of even slight social isolation is claiming the lives of seniors more swiftly than smoking or obesity. Yet, the majority remain blissfully unaware of the impact upon them. One may believe that sporadic phone calls or weekly gatherings suffice, yet studies reveal a different truth. Research from the National Institute on Aging has shown that a lack of social interaction speeds up cellular aging by triggering stress hormones that harm essential organs. Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a gerontologist specializing in social impacts on aging, cautions, many seniors remain unaware of their social isolation, believing that infrequent interactions with others suffice. Yet the findings are undeniable. Lacking regular, significant social connections leads to an overproduction of cortisol and inflammatory substances in the body, which can ultimately shorten one's lifespan. Reflect on James, a 73-year-old retired engineer from Illinois who has upheld remarkable physical health through his commitment to diet and exercise. He communicated with his children weekly by phone and sometimes gathered with friends for coffee, convinced that his social life was sufficient. Yet, James started to face a swift deterioration in his mental faculties that left his doctors bewildered. In due time, a seasoned expert in geriatrics unveiled the source of the issue. James' slow retreat from social interactions following his retirement had ignited a physiological stress response that was harming his mind. I was completely unaware that a lack of regular social interaction could genuinely impact my well-being, James confessed. I believed I was thriving, for solitude had not fully claimed me. This is the answer you must carry out this week. The triad of connections, 3 distinct forms of social bonds that studies reveal have the power to reverse cellular aging indicators. Begin by ensuring that you have at least one significant personal interaction each week. An enriching dialogue with a companion or loved one that transcends trivial exchanges. Next, immerse yourself in a collective experience where you connect with several individuals at once, be it through a course, organization, or local gathering. Third, foster a meaningful connection by uplifting others through acts of service or guidance. This kind of bond offers unparalleled rejuvenating advantages. Begin with a single one of these this week and progressively incorporate the rest. Keep in mind, your mind and physique truly require these links to operate at their best. Will you embrace this promise to yourself today? You have now been enlightened about the 6 perilous errors that hinder the majority of seniors from attaining the age of 85. Enduring a lack of hydration, consuming inflammatory foods, engaging in inadequate exercise, experiencing nutrient depletion from treatments, suffering from poor sleep quality, and facing social isolation. Every single one quietly erodes your body as time passes. Now you possess the precise answers to steer clear of these concealed threats. Embracing these changes transcends mere longevity. It's about infusing your existence with vitality. Embrace a singular solution today. Bring forth another tomorrow. Envision the vitality you could experience in just a month's time. Rise above the ordinary. You are destined for a life filled with vitality and brilliance, surpassing the age of 85 with grace. If this revelation has illuminated any errors you may be committing, go ahead and press that like button immediately. Which of these 6 concealed threats astonished you the most? Share in the comments the number that truly gave you pause for thought. Join us and activate notifications to ensure you don't overlook our next video featuring 3 remarkable foods that can turn back the clock after 70. Spread this video to someone dear to you. It could very well extend their existence significantly.